Do you have your ID on you by chance?
Oh, I don't give anybody my ID unless I've committed a crime.
Okay, well, I'm coming in contact with you right now and I need to see your ID, okay?
Long Island Audit was visiting a United States post office in Minnesota. He was there peacefully exercising his First Amendment right. But the staff at the post office didn't really like that he was filming, so they decided to call the cops. And one of the officers that responded to this call, as Sean said himself, is definitely gonna be a huge liability to this police department in the future.
Can I help you?
Who are you?
I'm a carrier here. Who are you?
Your name?
Huh?
It starts
Can I
now,
get your name?
guys.
No, you can't.
Oh, you can't help me then. I don't know.
I'm just curious as to what you're doing.
Yeah, no, I don't need any help. I'm
always
just
are.
taking some pictures and video. It's pretty obvious.
Don't think you're supposed to be doing that at the post office.
I'm not supposed to
Bro.
take any pictures and video.
Bro, get out
at
of
the
here,
post
dude.
office.
Get out
How
of
would
here.
that be?
I'll go get my boss, okay?
Yeah, you could do. Yeah, sure, no problem.
The driver tells him he isn't supposed to film, so he calls one of the managers to try and get him kicked out. How can these people be so ignorant of the law time after time? It is really infuriating. I mean, this driver thinks he's the government because he works for them.
Who are you, ma'am?
I'm a supervisor here.
You're a supervisor, and your name is?
I'm not going to give you that.
I can already tell
but
she's a carrot.
Why does no one want to give me their name?
We don't need to give you our names.
Do you work? You work for the post office?
What is your name?
Well, I just asked you for your name. Why would I give you my name if you're being rude?
Like,
I'm not being rude. When I have carriers worrying about somebody with a video with their camera taking pictures.
Yeah, I'm just taking pictures of
coming
the.
and asking-
she's
Yeah, I'm
scared
taking
of
pictures of
cameras.
the dock area here.
Why?
I'm not going to disclose that information because you're not disclosing any information to me.
Right.
I don't need to. I don't need to.
This is private property.
It's
Who
government-
who owns it? If it's private,
It's the
Why-
post
why are
office,
you
my
asking?
guy.
What's your concern?
I just wanted
with property?
to. He said it's private property, so I wanted to know who owns the private
not-
property.
It's not private property. It's government property.
Yeah,
What?
I understand that.
It's funny how the driver doesn't even know that the building he works out of is public. She literally just confirmed with him that it isn't private property, yet the driver continues trying to threat Sean that they'll call the cops if he doesn't leave.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and
Dude,
go.
these guys don't
They
know what they're
do anything,
doing.
They don't do anything.
They won't.
But I want your safety. My job is to keep you safe.
That's not why you're doing
them
it.
safe.
Her
That's not,
Are
safe.
you kidding me?
that's not why you're doing it. And that's not why he called you, ma'am.
It's very uncomfortable
You
for
keep-
them to come out here and try and do their job when you're just loitering around.
You don't know what purpose.
I don't know you either. I have no idea who you are.
Huh?
I don't know you either.
That's because I work here, though.
Okay.
I belong here.
I belong here too.
He should know the laws if he works there. He should know.
Ma'am, I'm not
It doesn't
leaving.
matter if you're being recorded. The Karen at the post office finally decides to call the cops, and while they were waiting to arrive, Sean enters the post office. It is actually legal to record or photograph inside the post office in public accessible areas like the lobby. So again, he's not breaking the law.
Let's find the rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property, aka Poster 7. So they do have it posted here, the rules and regulations
So what the hell?
governing
What
conduct
are
on
they
postal
tripping out
property,
about?
aka Poster 7, where it says that photographs for news purposes may be taken at entrances, foyers,
What are they tripping
lobbies,
out about then?
etc.
This is the moment the police finally arrive. The first cop Sean comes in contact with is a female cop who thinks it's lawful to demand anyone for their ID, even when they haven't committed a crime. She clearly is uneducated on the law, and if there's one caught on camera, you bet there's thousands that think they can get away with this every day.
Hi, how are you? Nothing. Were you called for me?
Yep.
For what?
Well, we were just talking about how you're videotaping and...
Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video of the facility
We
here.
were called about how you're
Can I get
exercising
name
your
and
First
background,
Amendment.
please?
Sure, Officer Johnson, 7108.
Thank you, Officer Johnson. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm just taking some pictures and video. I tried to explain that to them. They didn't really want to hear anything. They weren't trying to be, cooperative with me. My name's Sean. I'm an independent journalist.
Okay. Do you
working.
have your ID on you by chance?
Oh, I don't give anybody my ID unless I've committed a crime.
Right.
Okay, well, I'm coming in contact with you right now.
Oh,
and
here
I
we
need to
go.
see your ID, okay?
She thinks just because you made contact with a police officer, you have to give up your ID. All right, I'm convinced this woman just wakes up every day without a clue in her head to what her actual job is.
Is this officer new to the department or
What?
is this officer new to the department or no? Man, what makes you, just respectfully, what makes you think that just because I've come in contact with you, I have to give you, what what legal basis are you using?
We're just asking if you want to give us your name.
No,
Well,
she
yeah.
she specifically said I have to give
Yeah,
her
she
my ID
wasn't
because I
asking.
came in contact with her. So I'm trying to find out what legal basis.
The post office gave us a call. They didn't know what you were doing here.
Yeah.
This is their property, right?
Yeah, this is federal property, public property.
But
Correct.
I was kind of curious what was going on.
Yeah.
They just had asked you your name, so.
Yeah, no one would give me theirs. This is the same way that you guys gave me your name. That's why I gave you my name. Like, mutual respect. When you don't give me your name, if you would have said I'm not giving you my name, I wouldn't have given you my name either. But you gave me your name, so I gave you my name. Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story, you know. But just there's no there's no legal basis for me to
Right.
give you my ID. Unless you think that I committed a
Yeah.
crime or I'm about to or anything. Just so you know, because that can get you into some trouble down the line. Because
When Sean told her that demanding ID could get her in some trouble down the line, you could visibly see her ego being crushed. They are simply not used to people who know the law and know their rights. It goes against everything they thought would happen when they signed up for the job.
Was it SP?
She's so mad.
SP. Yeah, I told the officers my name.
Okay. Well, this is the deal. We just need you to leave off the premises. I need you to. If
What
you don't have
authority?
business-
What authority do you have to remove me from the?
My clerks are very uncomfortable right now.
But what is?
They got your video. They want that video. Erase it.
That's-
There's no reason for
that's
you
not
to
gonna
have
That's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna
I didn't
happen.
go in
There's
there.
no reason for
Yeah,
you
but
to
I
have
didn't go in there
Those are
specifically.
mothers and grandmothers. Okay?
But what does that have to? I didn't go in there to intentionally record anyone. I'm recording in the area.
When you have your phone like, okay, then let me
Ma'am,
do
calm
this.
down, calm down.
Let me
ma'am.
do this.
You can take a
She's
picture
the
of
only
me all
one
you
causing
want.
a public
I'm not
disturbance
uncomfortable
now.
at all.
They're just very uncomfortable.
Like really, bro, shame on Teresa for not being aware of Poster 7 and the recent memos. Like how on earth did she become a supervisor? Her inability to control herself and do a better job makes her a liability to the post office itself.
Wow, that escalated quickly. That female officer is a liability to her department.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that right now.
Dude,
she's a
that's
liability.
great
Not only
work-
did she
fucking-
threaten me and say, "Well, I made contact with you, and I'm a law enforcement officer, and I'm telling you to give me your license."
Bro.
Liability.
Great choice of words, bro.
Liability. She has no idea what she's talking about. That's why I thought she was a rookie. Liability to her department.
This is the moment the cops finally let this Karen know that she's in the wrong. And honestly, this woman is an absolute embarrassment to the entire post office. She was stuck in her feelings and couldn't see past that. All right, what are they gonna
Sean,
say?
right? So they're gonna let you stay here, okay? But you can't be bothering the employees, okay? But you can still be doing what you're doing. And when they close at 5, you have to leave, okay?
Okay, two things. No one's letting me do anything.
Right.
Number two, of course, I'm not going to stay in a building after they're closed. But no one's letting me do anything. She obviously wanted me to leave, but she has no legal basis for me to leave. It's a public building open to the public. I have a right to be here. Just so I wanted to clarify that. Officer Selvig, thank you, sir.
5 o'clock, we're gonna go, man.
Take care, Officer Selvig. You have a good one.
I find it amazing that despite the post office getting embarrassed over and over with all these audit videos, they just continue harassing people and calling the cops for no reason. But I don't know, what do you think? Should they have just put Sean inside a cop car for not providing his ID?